Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, I wanted to rant on this one in one single video, but it is a topic also that we can bring because it's the same correlations when you let these fucking parasites once again destroying something that is good when you allow them to be inside communities. Yes, I keep saying gatekeeping is a good thing, and you're going to see another example of why. It's is Linux being attacked from the community because the community is infested, and from that side, once they want to push DEI in open source and also destroy the language and the future of a lot of Linux distributions. And yes, Look Dog Journal has been covered these topics, and he has an update on this one because the Bazaar Linux App Stores, since they wanted to push the an storefront for Linux apps, you were expecting, okay, so it's going to be impartial. You guessed it wrong because this is how it goes. The App Store has rejected a code change which would allow quote-unquote non-game teams. So for context, even Lunduk here has he on video. So installing Linux software just got more gay. Bazaar, a new Linux app store for Genome, includes the ability to apply LGTB3 HD themes and only LGTB HD 3D Smart Screen Plus and what that shit. You can't get rid of them. You can't. So people were expecting, okay, at least let me personalize this myself and give the options. They don't want options. What we have said about the left, and especially from this side, they don't want even a common understanding opinions. They want to push their own and be the only ones in the market. We have seen how the market develops when they push wokeness. Just look at AAA video games flopping so hard. Hollywood is dead. There are some nostalgic guys out there that keep supporting for something that they care, and they're just going to walk away as that industry keeps collapsing. But for Linux, since right now we are seeing the shit show that is Windows 11, and also we have covered that they are infested with DEI. Imagine hiring someone that never touched a fucking computer to be the UI designer on your OS. It's insane, right? Well, it's also insane that the open source community is willing to be subdued, submitted to this fucking tr00ns. So look at this. The rejected code change, in addition to adding the first non-gaeh and non-trans options, significantly increase the functionality of the Bazaar Steam systems, including adding vertical lines and gradients and consisted of hundreds of lines of code. So team options that also increase its functionality. You say, okay, it's not work, and also it works. And these fuckers, the way how they responded, the Bazaar team rejected this change, calling the code racist. Oh man, lines of code. So you're telling me that computer language is racist? Can't tell me what is a woman and what is a man and you don't like it. see, see how this insane, these deranged fucks. Those fucking homophagots really are willing to destroy progress. Look, if they, since those fuckers love to call themselves the inclusives, man, and imagine in one day, see, if those fuckers are still roaming and accepted in society, imagine if someone finds the definitive cure for cancer and AIDS, but he was a white guy and he was Christian, those fuckers will immediately destroy all progress of that because they will build this with fucking buzzwords such as "it is racist." What about my Uncle Felipe? And this is what they're doing right now to Linux, man. Just hear this nonsense. The Barsartin also took the opportunity to attack quote-unquote straight pride. Oh, so they are heterophobics. Okay, so this is common homosexual behavior? Okay, don't get surprised when you keep pushing the streams and people get sick and tired. Keep doing it. At this point, just keep doing it. You are just making us ourselves a favor in getting yourself more exposed. And, well, demonize is going to fall short compared to what they are going to do them when they push it hard enough. But continue on. These fuckers, like I put in an example on Christians, they say Christian family values and the concept that all lives matter. And that one is more hilarious to me because, yeah, since they are saying Black Lives Matter but not all lives matter, they don't care about whites, Europeans, Asians, even some Latin Americans are white people. Look at Argentina. And even you have some like not dark skin, but you have like tanned natural skin, but with European traits. Just look at some of the girls in Brazil or Colombia, or even if we are talking about the concept of their own values, those fuckers, since they love to claim, oh, you, all Black Lives Matter, but the moment there is a black guy that is disagree with their ideology, that even their claim, look, I'm Christian and I'm not okay with this. This looks like racism to me. Why you are attacking other races there of humanity? And they will instantly call them, oh, it's a converted Nazi. We have seen them before, man. We have seen. They are mentally deranged. And even they added, please stop normalizing the old user's narrative. There is mental gymnastics, man. it, they maybe they could have won the Olympics in France by bringing this shit. Jesus Christ! So you see, the rejected code change was submitted by a developer who identified as a bisexual trans woman. Oh, so even among them, I understand this correctly that even among them they discriminate themselves against. Holy fucking shit! And here are the screenshots. This is from GitHub, and here's the link on GitHub. So you're saying it's not inclusive to provide a powerful customization option. It works way better than the other stuff at technical level and common sense level. Yes, this is what they're going to do. And I know even among all of those collaborations, they are going to try find other ways to just implement among themselves. But what is my issue? Since those fuckers really want to infest the open source foundation as a whole, just like we have seen from Python, it's like seeing once again the gaming industry being brain rotted and destroyed from the instant with stage 4 cancer. And this is at the end of codes. So add new programs. Yellow, black colors. You have an array, and he put an object in there. Const float offsets array. So after that, introduce the freedom of the progress bar customizations. And say the end would rather than the intent of this feature. Seriously. Switch to main branch. Yeah. Oh man. Oh fuck this shit. Yeah, fuck them, man. And even they lock down the thread. And I know it is we are long on this video, but I hate two topics because since we are seeing the same fuckers destroying something good, so yeah, I was looking at this one that he got trending yesterday. Issue creator iShit steps away from viral project, refunds 5K, and also removes videos. So this project, like 3DS, I think I saw something similar like this. So you say, after iiSU's viral presentations hit the internet a few days ago, showing a new way to explore Android emulators in a visually appealing manner, the creator is stepping out amid the heat of from online trolls. Ah, what a way to say tr00ns. They were the tr00ns. I'm not joking. We're going to get to that. We really can't have anything nice, can we? When a project like this gets a lot of attention, there's always a select few who will go snooping for past information in order to shine a negative light on things like this. Ah, yeah, because the truth is harassing him, and also, well, they surrounded him among the community that he was trying to build, and he got kicked out of the organizations he also built. That person built these organizations to make this emulator, but I have to say something. There is, considering what we have seen from all the behavior from these fucking woke retards. Yes, you are going to say, if you are anti-woke, okay, prove it. Just put them to watch lolly content. And I'm not joking. I'm not making that as a sarcastic way because they read so much about lolly. They always love to claim Machi pizza just as much as Stratcox, but right now the ones that are doing a lot of damage is those fuckers. They love destroying alternatives. And you can bet that even with this emulator, they are going to push like DEI onto those emulators that cannot be removed because they are going to find ways to attach them to the core features that if you try to remove them, the whole thing doesn't work. And it has happened before. That's how they put more effort into the ideology rather than delivering something good. And just to continue on what we are reading, so and that's what happened. It seems users have brought to the surface comments from 2013 showing iShed and code developers making disrespectful comments about race and the LGBT community. I want to see those. I want to see them. What did they brought? Issue was a cool idea, but hate they. You know, I immediately went after to say pronouns because the moment I saw that Palestinian flag, yes, I'm not surprised. I'm not fucking surprised. I need to read this in a silent voice. It was a cool idea, but it seems like Usagi shit and several others that have been engaging in racist and transphobic shenanigans in their Discord server. Ah, Dios mío. Jesus Christ, my God. And you see this from 2023. Usagi Shade. Justice for Usagi. I don't speak this language whenever lion bro are pronounced in a normal sentence. I got around my cereal. Yes, I will got on myself. I also did it at work when I saw some fucking retard from a third party company trying to say, the Spanish version of the they them language. So, yeah, he is saying, what did you say? Yeah, I will go around my city, man. And this one say, Bussy Destroyer. I also do not speak the language, but I know people who say they then equals cancerous fucks. So absolutely true, and I hope those developers didn't backtrack because they would lose all respect and sympathy if they backtracked in their statements. Because, yes, I have seen them pushing this shit. So calling you one equals you're a big gay. Call me a slur. Rather, but come on. They then is insulting. No shame to whoever cares about that sort of things, but it just seems very delusional to me. Nah, this one dude, nah. It's shame. It is shameful. Destruction of language. For what? For mental illness. No, fuck off with that shit. We are sick and tired of hearing it. And Kusagi said, if you're sensitive to little things like that, then why are you online? Exactly. But those terminally online retards love so much be pushing this. We saw how they tried to manipulate social media back in 2014 and the biggest pinnacle in 2017. It was a fucking shit show. And I keep saying a story of one of a former friends. They are not my friend anymore. At least it was one that was so bitchy about this when I was calling this out. When I noticed this fucking agenda in video games, yeah, that fucker responded me by attacking me on social media, and even behind the scenes, other guys I know approached me in a message and told me, "What the fuck is this guy's doubling down on it? Does he realize he's wrong?" At this point, I don't know what else to tell you. And the fucking retard finally stopped because after the cultural change, even like someone from Argentina, like the president Javier Milei have said it, you have to give the cultural battle in one way or another because it actually works. It actually makes the difference because look at how these fuckers have been co-opting here, and Argentina suffered a lot from behavior like this that causes a lot of social and economical damage and also crime statistic damage. If not, just look at the recent examples being the UK. But yeah, I'm going off topic since we're keeping it about the experience of these guys. I'm getting cancelled now, aren't I? So he says, isn't that a homeless, jobless little fuckboy? Oh, man. Is that you in a Natsu profile? Adoro there. Adoro face here. Uh-oh. He transferred to different Walmart, but yes, fine. That equals fuck boy. Let's all collectively not support Walmart, deserving of nothing. Can we call to his stores to complain about him? Get him fired. Okay, so yeah, this one is. Nah, you're stepping on that territory, but yeah, even I will say, since those fuckers, they have also pushed the scene only because people were Christians by calling them raisins, tracking them, see where they work, and harassing their employers to get them fired, going homeless. You know what? From that point, yes, that's unacceptable behavior. Well, you only respond when they attack you. And since probably those fuckers they were attacking them in the past, yes. I found that way acceptable. They wanted to give the first blood, here you have it. But continue on. Call the stores and say color you are a faggot. Was being transphobic. Oh, he gets fired without them fact checking. Oh man, Lemao, that's just fuck out. Next in GK, he's gonna see an Indian and call them black. Ah man, a lot of nice. Well, sadly, this is what happened. Since those fuckers love to harass for all their tweets and even say, yeah, I did those statements and now I'm focusing on this. Just look at this nonsense of the article. There's also rumors that iiSU team have a history using AI for their projects. If they're using AI properly, why are you bitching? But I probably Retrodo is a left-wing outlet. So continue on. But looking further, it seems that AI was only used to create Patreon posts, as the developer leading that doesn't speak very good English. But they wanted to approach to the Anglosphere side by speaking English, so I learned the language. But you know how these fuckers are going to react, and this is the one that I wanted to show you. I should say, everyone, this is the final statements I've been making after everything that transpired. There is much not I really say to fix or undo the damage done to iiSU and its integrity. Ah man, this fucker. He apologized. Just why? You should not apologize for this shit. I ain't going to say it like this because since those fuckers also love to use the real gamer. You know what? I'm going to say it like this: real gamers don't care about this DEI shit. And if you are in like a schizo way of cloning on the tr00ns, man, no, and right now in current year, it gives you more support considering that those fuckers are losing power for the most part. In some places, they are getting fired, but they want to keep infesting other sides. That's why you should never apologize for Turritos because the only thing they know is corrupt and destroy. And to continue to make this one quick. And it seems like more false accusations and direct statements are beginning to pop up rapidly to defend my name even further. Yeah, digging old posts, the classic one. I first began Usagi Shed as a fun side project, nothing crazy, just sharing my love for games and all the niche community projects that surround them. I found out that I was very good at presenting my talks visually, and that was enough to fuel my ambitions and gamer test status I managed to build from scratch. However, not everyone wants to see things work out this way. People have done everything they could to drain that passion out of me. You just flip them the bird and block them. Yes, in the past people used to say, "Why are you blocking them? You are superior." Now, at this point, if you are not going to monetize them to bring you more views and clan of them, just fucking block them and mute them. It's not worth seeing them. And at this point, I only value the safety of my wife and the life I managed to build here away from the malice I left behind so long ago. No. Go fuck yourself with that one, honestly. I can understand your family getting harassed, and you. This is also that I broke too about how these fuckers are so ghoulish. They will put targets on kids from these guys. If they have kids, they will. These fuckers put targets of them, and we have seen that shit in on social media. And say, and I want to let those statements behind. Look, those statements will give fuel to know what is growing in this world at the moment. Because at this right moment, is those fuckers keep trying to push their nonsense, and also they're pushing that onto kids. So yes, at least from some countries, they have learned to hate these fucking faggots. Just look at Argentina. But to continue on, it seems like no matter where you go, there will be people doing everything they can to drag you back with them. Yes, they will keep poking and poking because that's the only thing they know. They are parasites for a reason. This is no longer the community of the niche I came to know through my years of trying to be a part of something much longer than myself. Just remain niche. I'm not going to continue apologizing for their sake, and I'm not gonna continue being a punching bag for a vocal minority that knows next not to nothing about my life. At least you're making the correct statements here. At least you are doing the punchbacks here. Yeah, throw those face out there for those fuckers. At least I'll give you credit here. Creating any narrative that can go to sour the nose even more than they already have been. This community, this project, this hobby, none of it has a place for me, and I sincerely don't belong here. I can't handle the skeptics, the overly pessimistic crowd shutting down my ideas. That respected both my privacy, my character, and my dignity is something that I value much more than feeding people who feel entitled to my work and the effort I pushed behind it. Okay, so yes, at least this guy said it right here. Okay, you changing the way to turn the sides back. Like, yes, this is a good mindset. When you are surrounded by bottom feeders, they will keep you dragging down. And of course, skepticism and pessimism is something that when you are surrounded by these fucking malicious pieces of shit, they are going to force you to drag you down and hold you back. Whatever I said in the post has nothing to do with the way I carry myself today for the life I live now. This oversaturated one of stupidity and abuse is not what I would call home or the kind of environment I want to contribute to. Yes. I don't care what's said about me, what's assumed of me, or what anyone attempts to do down the line. Nothing will ever drag me lower than I already has. I'm happy in my personal life, and that's all I could ever ask for. And yes, the good mindset here. Is the best response here. I'm better. I feel happy with my life compared to you motherfuckers. For better or for worse, I'm stepping down from iiSU as a whole. I began refunding donations today. Around 5k will be returned by the end of the night, starting with the most recent. Please do not donate to my coffee pass at the point. The link will be taken down shortly. If you still want to donate to iiSU as a project, I'm handling it all to my team. Yeah, so that team is taking the role. They are continuing this shit, and I'm going to also show you that because yeah, I know we are already too long with this one, but bear it with me. I trust Nathan, Elder Monkey, and how he's more caught up for this role than I am. My team doesn't need me. I already played my part. Whether to is you two or not is not up to debate. I met up my man and talked to the entire thing though. I always know I'm much happier offline. And to experience examples that tenfold, I simply don't have the energy to deal with any of this. I'm glad I was able to contribute to the community as much as I could. Hopefully, I left a positive mark in some way. So that's the statement. And those fuckers, of course, they dedicated an article like this. So, well, what is interesting to hear is what came from the emergency Q&A. I think this is the latest one. Yes, this one shared by Sugar and Spice BT. You losers robbing him of his project, and this is the main account of issue. An announcement regarding the development of issue, and of course they locked down the reply section. TLDR at the bottom. Hello everyone, sorry about the pin, but it'll still be the last one till the alpha. Reactions and turner off for space. This is Nathan, who will take into leadership role of this project from here on out. I wanted to make a final statement before we can hopefully resent issue and its community. There are things I want to make clear that Usagi Shed is no longer a part of his project. Of this project and his project. Fucking Christ. Regardless of the talks this brings, the negativity and hate funneled through his involvement with the project was unacceptable. And I don't need to read any of this shit anymore. While we sincerely cherish the initial vision he brought, and his unification skills and philosophy, so you're saying, despite his talent, he personally made the decision to step down from the project. Oh man, yes. Unacceptable. Nah, if I see someone clowning on the tr00ns, that's absolutely acceptable to me. I truly appreciate the genuine criticism we see on other platforms. There have been serious concerns about project scope, security, ethics. Why you care so much about ethics? And yes, I'm kinda contradicting myself, so I should not read anymore, but the more I see those screenshots. Ethics. Okay, what we said with Linux, since those fuckers, they shut down lines of code that brought improvement to Linux teams. You care about ethics and that for, or you care about yes, it works as intended? You will care if the wheel of a car is gender neutral, or you care that actually doesn't get flat or go boost while you're driving. I think it's already self-explanatory. Ethics. Go fuck yourself with that statement. So yeah, they are going to continue this project. They already robbed him, and just to see how other people are reacting to this. Literally gave in to the tr00ns and fought them at this project. So yes, this project is not going to survive. They are not going to get more money. Watch, they're gonna go on hiatus together, shit together, resume development for a couple of months, and then all of a sudden, the lead developer leaves due to insert controversial reason, and the project gets canned. Exactly. So yeah, shitposting is a hate crime now. Imagine that and the tr00ns per usual hijack projects to call out their own. On principle, cancel the whole thing. The people should enjoy the work of all the main person who went out of their way to take him down. No, or just if they're actually finishing it, wait for other one to fork it, and then just do it like some DG mods or base mods or whatever, right? Like giving the cultural battle. Oh man, yes. Two things right here getting destroyed because of the same fucking crowd. That the only thing they know is corrupt and destroy. That's it. I'm tired. Thanks for watching and please take care.